What would be something crazy enough to make you travel 30 hours on a confined airplane seat during a pandemic? Well, for me, it's Dave. Dave and me last saw each other in March, before Israel had closed down its borders, becoming a red zone, and so did the United States. We were doing long distance, and we were worried that if I didn't come to Hawaii now, it may be over a year without us being able to see each other. In 2 weeks, I had to make the decision. Do I fly home? Do I take the risk? Well, this is the story of the surreal experience I had flying during the pandemic of COVID-19 from Israel to Hawaii. Enjoy. So it's the day of the flight and I am freaking out and everyone is freaking me out and I'm kind of freaking out. So we're gonna go to the airport now.
It'll be quite an airport experience.
It's getting serious on this track, fam.
How you doing, guys? We are here at the Nashbag Airport in the middle of Israel, Tel Aviv area, and I am excited to be flying in about 20 minutes to go see my beloved boyfriend after 4 months. I'm pretty nervous about this flight because normally when I fly, I like to do breathing exercises because I get pretty freaked out when lifting off. But today, that's not going to be the case. Here we go, 30-hour flight. Bam! I found my gate. Pretty crazy. It's the only gate that seems to be functioning and there can't be more than 50 people here. So I think it's starting to set in that it's pretty odd times. No one in this airport. No one. Just workers. All I see are police, and every once in a while I'll see like 3 people, and most of the time they work at the airport. Everybody looks so distant from each other. I'm really at a loss of words for what to do here for 4 hours. And everyone's just talking about COVID. It's like the topic everywhere with whoever. Every day I would get emails from United telling me about the countries that have just been banned off international travel. I cautiously scrolled through Iceland and Ireland, just hoping that Israel was not going to appear next. And luckily enough, it didn't. Everyone is wearing masks, so everything is super reinforced. Got my wipes on fleek. Gonna play some video journalist games and see what I find. Let's go.
My name is Shoshana Milstein.
Shoshana, and what made you fly during the pandemic?
I am coming home in the midst of the pandemic. I feel very privileged to be living in the US. I think compared to a lot of other people that I know that had other countries and states to go home to, I had an easier time.
What did you notice during this whole traveling from Israel to San Fran?
Of course, everyone's wearing their masks, and I always, throughout this whole thing, I've always found it a little bit dystopian. Another thing I noticed is the social distancing. I noticed both that there's more social distancing naturally, but also anytime anybody would get near somebody else, or even it was what is happening with me as well, there would be this angst and someone would move a little closer and somebody else would inch away, and everyone becomes very secluded.
My name is Sean.
Did you notice anything different about the flight coming during Corona times?
Just really empty. Me and my dad both had a whole row to ourselves, and there's an empty row between every row that has one person, so it's just incredibly empty. The airport too there's barely any people compared to usual airport busyness.
What made you fly during these times?
Actually, my grandparents passed away fairly recently, cleaning out their house. So
In Israel,
yeah. It was obviously a little eerie in some way because there's really very little thing that's open, very little traffic, very little passengers. So it's really interesting to see that as an experience, to see empty places. There's always kind of the concern with the corona and everything, but it's good to see everybody's wearing masks and trying their best and keeping distance as much as they can. So that was good.
we're all facing the struggle together. The moment that I objectively could see the situation from a different perspective, I could see that everyone has a story to tell, and that the people that were around me were going through things as well. I started to look outwards, to see this as an opportunity to open up and hear what other people carry with them. COVID-19 will surely affect us way into the future. But one thing stays sure. As long as we continue to lift each other up, truly hear and see the other, and have compassion, it'll be a lot easier to get through this collectively rather than individually.
Are you ready for this?
I am the happiest person in the world.
It's the best.
I'm literally about to see my boyfriend after 4 months. 4 months.
Let's get on this quick. If you thought the last couple of days have been having cold martinis and hot showers in Hawaii, you couldn't be further from the truth. I'm in day 13 in quarantine in my toilet paper empire, making videos like this for you. Hey guys, my name is Aviva and I love to make content about different experiences that I go through and some tips and tricks along the way. So if you enjoy this content, please don't forget to come join in on the adventure, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe.